Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin XLM Stellar, which currently trades around $0.26. XLM Stellar has been having a nice day, having a nice week, having a nice month. The last 1 month has seen XLM Stellar rally up by more than 65%. That's very, very interesting to see. XLM Stellar is being one of the leaders. We look at XLM Stellar performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame, its performance against Bitcoin, its performance against Ethereum. We'll also look at its performance. We'll also look at XLM's market cap, which right now sits around the $8.7 billion region. Where is XLM Stellar heading to in the coming days and the coming weeks? Let's talk about that. How altcoin season affects XLM Stellar's price. Let's get down to business. If you look at XLM Stellar's performance against the US dollar, we've almost regained all the losses we made since the rally we had in July of 2025. We saw XLM Stellar getting to as high as $0.63. That was December of 2024, more than 1.5 years right now. And since then, we saw XLM Stellar have a crash. The crash was in two phases. The first phase saw XLM Stellar down by 65%. We had a counter trend rally that took it back up to around $0.52. That counter trend rally saw XLM Stellar pumping up by more than 145% before we eventually saw XLM Stellar dump again to gobbling down, losing around 73% of its value. And right now, guys, we've bounced up right now, guys. A lot of altcoins are showing signs of life. Look at XLM Stellar's RSI. The bottom probably came in February or in March earlier this year. But one thing is sure, all the smart market participants that bought since 2nd of February, they bought XLM Stellar around the $0.14 level to as high as the $0.18 level. Right now, are singing Kumbaya because from the bottom, XLM Stellar is up a whopping 98%, which can continue going up, never say never, from where we're currently trading for XLM Stellar to get back to the previous all-time highs. On depending on the all-time highs, talking about 2021 all-time highs, that's $0.77. We need 190% pump. If you're talking about the December of 2017 all-time high, we need a 257% pump to the upside. But the mood in the cryptocurrency market right now is not that of optimism, it's not that of euphoria. Market participants are still very, very skeptical about the general pump in the altcoin market. If you look at the altcoin market over the last 1 week, you see some altcoins are pumping front, left, and center. XLM still up 77%, Fetch up 30%, Injective up 28%, Hype up 19%. So you can see the altcoin market is not thriving like that, but at least showing some signs of life. The market participants are still not yet convinced that we're going to higher values. They believe we're still in a bear market. They believe we're heading down to Goblin Town. XLM Stellar's unlocked market caps is at $13 billion. Total supply is 50 billion tokens. Only 33.63 million of those tokens are in circulation. You want to get some XLM Stellar for yourself, you can buy it on Binance, on Coinbase Exchange, on Upbit, on OKX, and anywhere you get your popular altcoins. Why am I expecting to continue pumping to higher prices, guys? Remember, it's staircase down, elevator up. That's how the cryptocurrency market is. That's how most market is. We spend most times going in one direction. Like if in a bear market, we spend most of the time just pumping, and then one big dump erase all the pumps we spend months to do. Just same way in the bull market, we spend time dumping, and one pump when the market is bullish can erase months of dump. Look at what happened here. We saw XLM Stellar dumping from the top in 2021. It dumped from 2021, May 2021 till October 2024. It spent 1,267 days dumping or going sideways, being down around, at the worst case scenario, 90% down from the 2021 all-time highs. But how long did it take it to get back near the new all-time highs? From $0.087 level where it was trading in October of 2024, we saw XLM Stellar pump aggressively to higher prices. And by the time we got to the end of October, it was up 634% in just about 21 days. After spending 1,200 plus days of going down and going sideways, it just took 28 days for it to recover all those losses. We're probably going to see similar price action for XLM Stellar for us to get back above where we traded in November of 2024. We have spent how many days now? We've spent more than 546 days going. Bless me. I've spent more than 546 days dumping to Goblin Town. Hopefully, this is not just a retracement rally, just like we saw mid 2025. Hopefully, this rally will continue to higher values. The key levels to watch out for XLM Stellar right now. Those key levels where we might get rejected. Those are levels where the rally could easily get paused and will be sent back down to Goblin Town. Currently, at one of those key levels, that's around the 0.26 to around the $0.28 level. If you look at XLM Stellar's performance over the years, we have had some major reactions at that price level. So don't be shocked to see us maybe getting rejected here and continue dumping to Goblin Town. But then there's always that possibility that it's not yet over. There's always that possibility that we can go to higher values. And one more place I see us having, no, before the last place we'll have difficulties around the $0.4 level, and then one more place where we might have the most difficulties is going to come around the $0.61 region. These are three levels we need to clear for us to be confident that we're already at higher prices. But guys, the paradox is that by the time most market participants are already confident that yes, XLM seller is bullish, we're going to the moon, most of the move is already gone. From the bottom, by the time we would have been sure that okay, maybe we're going to get to new all-time highs, XLM seller would have been up by 354%. And that's when a lot of market participants get confident. That's when a lot of market participants start believing in the process that you say, you know what, this thing can go up, you know what, this thing can make positive returns. But usually that's when you should be selling. Usually that's when you should be running for the hills. Look at XLM seller's performance against Bitcoin. It has been underperforming against Bitcoin since 2018 with some few pumps here and there. Expect an overperformance for XLM seller against Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance already showing some early signs of decay, so don't be shocked. In the next few days, the next few weeks, we see XLM seller pumping to higher values against Bitcoin, but I'm not expecting a crazy pump to new all-time highs. The whole bull market of 2021, so XLM seller just outperformed Bitcoin by less than 500%. So XLM seller outperforming Bitcoin by around 326%, which in cryptocurrency market is nothing to write home about. But this time around, guys, I expect XLM seller to perform more than that against Bitcoin. XLM seller is already up 84%, could easily see up 500, maybe even 600% against the king of the market, Bitcoin. Against Ethereum, similar price action. XLM seller has been dumping to Goblin Town since November of 2018. It had its own time in the sun, pumped aggressively well in 2016, dumped to Goblin Town, rallied from March of 2017 till it topped against Ethereum in October or December of 2018. And since then, it's been a trip down to Goblin Town. Yes, we had that rally in 2025 where XLM seller just pulled out of nowhere after setting the all-time lows. We just saw it, boom, pulled out a 700% move against Ethereum, which is most of those gains. Right now, I believe we're on our way to higher values. Sentiment in the cryptocurrency market, guys, has really not improved. Market participants are still kind of scared. They're still fearing the cryptocurrency market today. There was fear yesterday. There was fear last week. There was fear last month. At some point in time in the future, we'll see positive sentiments returning back to the cryptocurrency market. The grade is going to return, and that will be the best time to sell. But funny enough, that will be the best time. That will be the time a lot of market participants will be finding their feet in the market, thinking the opportunity is just around the corner. And according to the altcoin season index, we're not far from altcoin season. I saw the altcoin season index even peaking into altcoin season territory over the last 24 hours. If you don't know what an altcoin season is, guys, if 75% of the top 50 coins perform better than Bitcoin over a 90-day period, that is an alt season. If it performs better than Bitcoin over a 30-day period, that's an altcoin month. Right now, we're very close to an altcoin month on the seasonal time frame, and we might not be close to an altcoin season, but I believe good times are returning quickly for the altcoin market because Bitcoin dominance dumping and doesn't bode well for Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, it bodes well for the altcoin market, and when Bitcoin dominance dumps, we see altcoins flying. For XLM Stellar's market cap to get to new all-time highs, it needs to rally past the $16 billion level. We're already halfway there, already at the $8.8 billion level for us to get to new all-time highs. Less than 100% pump to the moon. So guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. How bullish are you on XLM Stellar? Do you believe we're going to set new all-time highs against the US dollar on this market cap chart? When will you be selling for some sweet profit? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notifications to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself, and investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.